Hey everyone, welcome back to this week's training video. This week we are talking about your long run. Now, the first thing that's got to be said for long runs is it's incredibly demanding on your body. You know, with each foot strike you're landing with 2.5 to 5 times your body weight. You've got 90 steps per leg per minute, multiplied by however many minutes you're going to be running. It's a lot for your body. Take care to build your long runs slowly. And generally the rule is add 10% to your long runs each week. But if you're a true novice runner or somebody who's just getting into the sport, I would even say go less than that, or don't even increase at all for a few weeks. Just get used to a certain distance, and then once you feel comfortable with it, then add that half mile or 10% onto the next one, and then stay there for a while until you're ready to progress again. There's no harm in progressing long runs slowly. So take your time and just really build into it and allow your body to adapt, because the last thing you want is to get hurt. Now, the other aspect of the long run is the physiological benefit from running those training runs at a very slow pace. So not going too hard, not working too much, and just out there enjoying the run and enjoying being outside. So for all of that, let's go talk to Dr. Todd Buckingham and see what he has to say about the long run.
My name is Dr. Todd Buckingham. I am the lead exercise physiologist at Mary Free Bed Sports Rehabilitation, and I run the performance lab here. So a lot of people don't run their easy runs easy enough. The purpose of an easy run is not to build fitness, but it's to help you recover from your last hard run and get you ready for your next hard run. So the benefits of running easy are that it really helps with your mitochondria and your capillaries. So the mitochondria and capillaries are really important in endurance performance. Mitochondria, as we all learned in middle school, the powerhouse of the cell. This is where we actually use oxygen. And so the more mitochondria we have, the more oxygen our bodies can use. Capillaries are the really small blood vessels where gas exchange occurs. And the more capillaries we have, the more we can transfer that oxygen to the muscles and pick up that carbon dioxide from the muscles. So running easy helps produce more mitochondria and make them bigger, and helps proliferate the capillarization into the muscles so that we can get more of that gas exchange. And one problem is, like I said, people don't run easy enough. And so when you're always running in kind of that middle zone, you're not running easy enough to get those benefits of capillarization and more mitochondria, but you're also not running hard enough to get the benefits of actually running hard. So you spend a lot of time in this gray zone that just ends up in a constant state of fatigue where you're not recovering, but you're not working hard enough. So you're just kind of in that middle zone and not really having the benefit that we want you to get. Yeah, how do you know if you're running slow enough, and how slow is, if there is such a thing as too slow? Well, there's not such a thing as too slow. I mean, Eliud Kipchoge, the best runner in history, broke 2 hours for the marathon. On his warm-ups, he's running 8-minute per mile pace or slower. He's just kind of out there jogging. And this is a guy who runs 4.5 minutes per mile for an entire marathon. And so if Eliud Kipchoge is going to run that slow, well, then I think the rest of us can learn to run that slow as well. But a good rule of thumb is to run 90 seconds to 2 minutes slower than your 5K pace. Really running slow, but you can't run too slow. So that's the thing, is that the slower you go, the easier it's going to be on your body. Like I said, those easy runs are not about building fitness, but they're about helping you recover and get you ready for the next hard run. So there is no such thing as running too slow. So assessing your heart rate zones is really important, or your speed zones, because it allows you to train to your physiological maximum. Because a lot of people are just kind of following a set training plan and not really knowing where their zones actually lie. So getting testing done, like in the lab here, we have VO2 max testing where we can figure out what your heart rate zones are, what your VO2 max is, where you burn the most fat, where you're the most efficient, and get your all of your data in one spot to allow you to perform your best in training so that on race day you can perform your best.
All right, so now you know how to progress your long runs, you know how to pace your long runs, and you know why they are so important. So I hope that helps, and we'll see you next time. Bye.